Oh no, dude. If someone tries shitting on me, I'm shitting on them back.
No, well, I try, and then I'm just bad at it, so it doesn't work so
Oh, trust
well.
me. No, I'm bad at it too. Sometimes. No, trust me. Trust me. I didn't grow up playing Call of Duty growing up, so
Oh,
I'm
no, I
not good
didn't
at
either.
shit talking and whatnot. But I am good at standing up for myself.
I grew up with PBS Kids and Sprout. I did not grow up with good shit talking skills.
Oh my god. You got told to just put your hand up and turn the other cheek, and then
Exactly.
and not to go tell your parents. Go tell
Go tell a
dude. I
trusted
can't tell my
adult.
parents about fucking online bullying. Hell, they
No,
can't
you
even understand the concept of like like pausing the game online. You can't do it.
no, you can't pause the game online.
It's so dumb.
No, you know how many times my parents were like, if you have any online friends, they're all pedophiles trying to like pretend to be kids so that they can get you. And I was like, I don't think that this friend that I have who's 14 years old and like
Hmm.
a nerd also obsessed with Steven Universe or like I just gave up a random thing. I wasn't obsessed with Steven Universe, but like I don't know.
You're lying.
I really wasn't a Steven Universe student Steven Universe kid.
Hmm. See, you're stuttering.
I'm trying to deposit a check right now. Hold on before I forget.
All right, now all we need are your social security number, your credit card number, and three wacky numbers on the back.
Wow. Yeah, kids, give us actually, kids, you know what it's time for.
It's time for the main event. Also, it seems like my mic is more staticky than before.
I
There's like
don't
a little
know. Is
trail
mine
off.
good? Is mine good?
Yeah, yours are fine.
Okay, great. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Help, please tell me it's depositing. It's almost $200 and I kind of need it because I need a new Apple Pen because I've been drawing with my fingers on my iPad
Pineapple,
for at least
apple pen.
a week. And I know as soon as I find it, like I know as soon as I buy the new Apple Pen, which I need a new one anyway, and I want to get a different color. I'm gonna find it in my room, but also I don't care because then I'd have two.
What's with Apple users and their accessories?
The only reason I use that's the only Apple accessory I technically have. I
Hmm.
use anything else that's not Apple other than that.
What type of smartphone do you have?
I have an Apple,
Okay.
but
Do
that's
you have
because I'm on.
AirPods?
No, I don't have
Do
AirPods.
you have the wired earbuds?
I have those because sometimes I need a wire
That's an
instead of Bluetooth.
accessory,
Yeah, because they came with the phone.
but it's still an accessory though.
That's true. I
Like
guess that's true.
I'm not trying to like, I'm just simply implying that that is still technically an accessory. I mean, it's a
Mhm.
peripheral if anything, but like,
I
in
guess.
terms of Apple, yep, it's an accessory. Now it is.
Mm. Yeah, I'm just
Right.
on
So
my parents' plan, so I just have
mhm.
the stuff.
You game on a Mac, you own an iPhone,
Yeah, because
you're about to order an Apple Pen. You have an
yeah,
iPad?
yeah, I haven't. Well, most of these I got as gifts is the thing.
Okay, okay, okay.
I didn't choose them.
All
If I
right.
had chosen my computer, I would not have chosen a Mac.
I don't know. Like, is it like that the older people that no offense, I don't know what your family background is, but like this is from my personal experience. Most of the
Mhm.
families I hang around, like successful white families, and my mom's white, my dad's
Mhm.
Hispanic, but like still I don't know where this is going, but basically like I went to a church, and it is a diverse church, but mainly white people run it. But no, they all use Apple products. Even
No,
the church uses only Apple products.
no,
Like
it's a
every
thing. It's
computer
genuinely
terminal, everything is a Mac.
it's genuine and it's like because it's expensive or something like or
Like it's not that. Maybe it's like, oh yeah, Steve Jobs. He was nice. It's like, guys, Apple today is not the same as it was back in the day.
no, for real. I
Like
don't know.
back then, they were innovative. They still are now. Like they do take some technologies and make them better. Like I have seen some recent things, but like still though, like you're only innovating on something that was already pioneered. So like there's no big deal. Steve Jobs was pioneering shit.
Yeah. I think
Right now they're just getting upset that like, oh yeah, we gotta make our iPhones all have the Type C charger. You know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna take away the power button and the volume button on the side of your phone. Have fun with
I
that.
hated that.
Dude, like really, like if something doesn't go Apple's way, they just take off a piece of your phone. It's so funny.
The headphone jack was like because I could charge my
Oh,
phone,
the
and have my headphones
3.5.
in at the same fucking time.
You could charge and have a 3.5 millimeter audio jack hooked up. You could
Oh,
like hook it up to your like let's say your car had like aux and not
mhm,
Bluetooth. Like you could just do that
exactly.
and
You
charge
have
it at
to
the
get
same time.
the
But
aux
nope.
adapter or whatever the fuck.
No, you know what I hate about it? Uh that now that it's the new lightning cable that they have, which by the way is very out of date. Because everyone's moved on to Type C.
Yeah.
No, but like you'll plug it up to
Mhm.
your car like USB to lightning cable, like you'll try to like charge your phone, but it can't decide if you're trying to like, play media, if you're trying to listen to music, like just as a like MP3 player, like how aux cord would work, or if you're trying to charge it.
Yeah.
It's just so funny.
Take me back to the iPod, man. Or the fucking Nano or whatever the fuck those things.
Yeah, shuffle and
Yeah.
iPod Nano and all that.
Because that I
Yeah,
could live
no,
with.
take me back to like the first gen iPod Touch.
Mhm. With the
That
scroll
was
wheel?
peak.
With the scroll wheel. Oh, and I could play little games. I could genuinely
No,
play
iPod Touch was the one
video
that's like
games.
it's like an iPhone, but it's like it doesn't have the cell service. You can
Yeah,
connect to internet, but no. iPod Shuffle was the scroll wheel,
yeah.
and the normal iPod. That
There
shit
was
was cool too.
no,
I
there was
owned
one.
one.
I think I had the scroll wheel one. I can't remember. There was one I could play like this stupid little Pong game on
Yep, that one
and
with the
listen to
screen on it.
music.
I forgot what the name of that one was,
I
but
can't
I
remember
had
which
that
one. I
one
had
as a
that one.
bootleg,
I had the
or
green
not a
one
bootleg, but
because it was my
what's the word?
mom's.
Yeah, hand me down.
Yeah, I had it because it was my mom's, and they did not want me being bored out of my mind, so I could listen to something on car rides, and they
Here's a
didn't
little
want to
MP3
give me a
player.
phone. Yeah, they didn't wanna give
Yeah,
me a
I don't know
phone.
how.
I had it in middle school. They didn't wanna give me a phone in middle school, so they gave me that. And then my dad had a BlackBerry for the longest time, and that was almost my first phone. And then
Right.
I had my mom's iPhone 8.
Nah, I had two of those in like kind of like teenhood and like teen to like young adulthood.
Mhm.
Um, one was a hand me down from my second oldest sister. I don't know how I acquired the second one, but the second one clearly belonged to someone who loved hip hop music.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know where either of those two are. Those are gone, destroyed even probably.
Mhm. I have a hard time switching up or, like, upgrading my devices. Um
Don't.
No, genuinely, I genuinely had that iPhone 8 until the timed obsolescence thing,
Yeah.
um, kicked in and, like, the battery started draining like crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
It's dumb what like manufacturers and companies can do to like get you to move on to the next thing.
welcome to Yap
We're,
Shack.
no. All right.
I've
Damn
started it.
it. Damn it. We're not even warmed up yet. You're stuttering and I don't even I don't feel
Hey,
high enough yet,
you
but
always
whatever.
stutter. What are you talking about? I have a condition.
I think everyone has a condition after the year 2000. If you're
No,
born
that's
that's like a natural debuff to everyone born after the year Y2K. You just get a speech impediment.
fair. We just got a speech impediment, and
You
that's
feel
what
me? You feel me?
no, no, my God. Like, my thing is this with the ADHD, my thoughts run too fast for my mouth to put them into words.
Right. I
So
get that too.
I'll just like stumble over everything, or I'll start my sentence at the end of my sentence and have to backtrack into the beginning.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah, for me, it's not as bad because like now I started talking slower, and like I've learned to start talking slower because like working
mhm.
and then also like like hanging out with people in person, I do realize that I am very energetic. And someone with ADHD, like those perks kind of stack, so you
Oh
get
yeah.
double and yeah, you get double energetic. But no, like I've developed like a way to just like slow down my speech, but like not I'm trying to yeah, but
Not
you know what I'm
pause
saying, right?
every 5 seconds. Yeah.
Hmm. Because like I've watched like during the pandemic, that's what I was doing because like I want to come out of this a brand new person, a way better person, right? So that's what I decided to do. Like I watched a lot of like charisma videos, like like how to talk as a person, how to like not be easily intimidated, or like how to negotiate, basically just Sims 4, looking in the mirror, just leveling up the charisma stat. And yeah, like one of those videos was specifically talking about like don't like when you run out of things to say, you don't say yeah, and like stuff like that. You like filler words, like you try to keep the conversation fluid and whatnot.
I guess.
But yeah, you try to just slow down your speech, and that way other people can understand you better. But trust me, no, 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 no. There are definitely some times where I get fast, like with my speech. It's pretty insane.
Over the pandemic, I just lost my accent, is what happened. I had a I had a thick southern accent. Like it comes back out if I'm like if you're around me for long enough. At some point, it'll come back and it'll be real thick.
Right.
And, is
Dude,
oh
that's so
good
dope.
lord. Nah, somebody was like, you know how when Rhett and Link like say all the words and you realize that they're actually Southern? Because, and
Hmm.
I can't remember if it is actually true, but Rhett and Link are from North Carolina.
What the fuck? From
Yeah.
who's that from? Smosh?
No, they're
Or
from Good Mythical Morning.
oh damn.
Yeah, they're from Durham.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's weird that they are
Or
like
Link
that
is
they
from
if they
Durham.
are from,
Link
then
is
that
from
means they are
Durham.
so fucking close to me.
Rhett is from Macon, but they both went to NC State.
Hey, NC State. I don't actually pull for any college team, but
Yeah, they
woo.
were born. Yeah, they met while in elementary school in North Carolina. That's weird.
That's wild. That's wild as fuck. Dude, do you have any friends from elementary school?
Me?
Yeah.
I
Just no, you don't have to like anyone like that you talk to on a regular.
not anymore.
Okay, yeah, same here. What about middle
I
school?
middle school. No, actually, all those girls hated me. So, all the girls hated me, and the guys thought I was weird. So, nope.
Same here, dude. I don't know anyone from middle school. What about high school?
I
Were
do
you
have
were
some
you
really.
lucky? Were
I
you,
I
were you
did.
able to claws onto someone and just like, please stay with me? This is the last year of like fucking order I'll ever have in social life. Because that's how I was. I was freaking out, dude. I was like, you're telling me this is the end of the road for socialism, like or social life? Like
Socialism?
this is it?
Whoa! I didn't think we were bringing up politics this podcast. Sorry.
Let's be all right.
No.
All right, be honest. School is socialism. Next subject. But no, like I'm being serious. No, but I'm being serious though.
No, I do have. I have a couple really good groups of people. So I was the one
Hmm,
heavily like my year of kids wasn't like heavily queer, but I was one of the only openly out gay guys.
right.
So I as much as cool as the other guys were about it, they was just like a little bit awkward because again, even though it's like freaking the one blue dot in the the western part of North Carolina, it's
Mm-hmm.
still North Carolina, so it got a little bit weird.
Yeah.
And so I was just like you know, I never really fit in with the guys, but I made a few of the guy friends through some of
Mhm.
the girls, and then like these 5 girls kind of latched onto me after we got out of the pandemic and I started getting back
Mhm.
to classes and everything, and we started hanging out, and so I'm still really good friends with them. And
That's sick.
we meet up every break for classes to go to this one shitty Mexican place and talk shit about our terms and things and news that we've learned.
Oh
And
yeah.
that's yeah, it's really awesome.
I have a couple people from high school. Slowly slowly one by one, they're being dinked off the list. But yeah,
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know. As of late, like the most recent one ghosted me,
Ooh.
and we were like friends since sixth grade, like the first day of school.
Oof. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
that was fun though. But
yeah.
no, there's two that I keep real close to me. It's just that they're busy with their military, adult life.
Yeah. The military will definitely I almost went into the military. They'll get
One of
you.
them is kind of in your situation, not the military guy, but there's a third. He's not from high school, but he's from my church group when I
Mhm.
was still in school. But no, yeah, we're friends still to this day. You know him as Zombie.
Oh, zombie.
Yeah. Yeah, Zombie and I are close. I mean, I wouldn't say like, like we know it all, this, that, the third, but it's like,
Mhm.
we stuck around we stuck
Enough.
around thick and thin.
Yeah.
Put it this way: if me or him were to get into a fight, we know who's looking over each other's shoulders.
Yeah. Yeah. I kind of have that with my best friend. We met in college
Mhm.
and it's actually so stupid. The stupidest story of how I met my best friend. And if he ever listens to this
Well, now you
podcast,
got to share it.
oh my
Yep.
God, yeah.
If
If
they
he
hear
ever
it,
listens to this podcast, he's gonna yell at me over text, but it's fine. Um,
hey, at least
so
it's not verbal abuse.
that's true.
Now
So
they're just gonna you're gonna hear ring 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 ring.
yeah, no, he would call me though. But he's okay, so my best friend is from Washington. He's an electrical
Hmm.
engineer. He's going to school for that stuff. And he
Right.
is 6'6". Um, yeah, he's 6'6",
No, I'm sorry. I'm
totally,
sorry. And
totally skinny white guy, electrical engineer. And he's my best friend. And but
that's cool though.
we met freshman year about beginning of winter term, my winter term. So mm, this just in January, like I had just turned 20. And
Right.
or I had just turned 19 actually. Yeah, I was 19. I had just turned 19 because I'm 20 now and it was a couple years ago. And he we met through a mutual friend of ours who later became one of our roommates. And
Hmm.
she and I were in the same kind of group of athletes on campus. And we started talking during runs and workouts and stuff. And like the stuff that we like when we were going out to stretch or do whatever. And we
Right.
started talking, and it was kind of like,
Gotta
oh,
get limber.
yeah, like we need to make friends who are athletes, but also do other stuff outside of athletics. And she already did a like a dinner thing every Tuesday and Thursday with her friends. And she was like, "You'll really get along with them. You'll like them. They're cool. Come over one time. Come and eat and make sure that you eat because you don't eat and
Hmm.
you don't eat because you're always stressed out and you never have time. And so now we'll make time for you to do this and socialize." And so I was like,
Right.
"Damn, I've been duped into socializing and also taking care of myself." And
You got.
I know. And the first time I went, actually, no, no, no. It was the first time. So the first time I went, it was after my self-defense martial arts class, that I had taken that term. And so I was in a pair of
Damn.
basketball shorts, a t-shirt. I was sweaty. It was about 50 degrees outside. And I
Hmm.
walked in and I was like, "Hi, I'd love to meet you all. Unfortunately, I have a paper due tonight in 30 minutes. I need to bang this out real quick before I eat or meet anybody. Let me do this. I'll sit on the." And so I sat on the kitchen counter and like wrote out a very quick 300-word response to whatever paper I needed to write. And then from the shadows, basically, like somehow a conversation started up about like cryptids and shit. And so I perked up because I had finished my work. And from the
Mhm.
shadows, basically, like from one of the corners on the counter, this like guy is like, "Yeah, I'll say like do all this stuff and like blah blah blah, Mothman and Bigfoot and then and then he says the one of the indigenous cryptids that technically the thing is you're not supposed to say the name of it. And
Right.
I'm like, you can't say that. That's like it's gonna get you is the thing. And he was like, who are you? And I was like, I'm me, man. Like I'm Richard. Like who are you? And he was like, I'm Maxwell. And I was like, well, it's nice to meet you, Maxwell. You're an
Do do
asshole.
do do
And
do 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 do
yeah,
do
it was like
do do.
it was like nice to meet you. You're an asshole and I kind of hate you. And so we were kind of like enemies at the beginning. Like we didn't like each other at the beginning that well. Like that much.
Mhm.
Just cuz he was like and he told me about this later. He was like, "Yeah, like the first time I ever met you, you were this weird guy who had an old like the one of the oldest models of Apple laptop out there because you refused to update it and were going on about cryptids in a kitchen like at 11 o'clock at night. What the fuck else was I supposed to think other than you were like really weird? And then we started actually hanging out outside of stuff and we had like and there was stuff like we hung out and we
Mhm.
were like kind of you know civil, we started actually joking, like I started appreciating his humor and liking him as a person and blah 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 blah. He grew on me and like a fungus, I would say. And at some point there was a confrontation happening in the friend group about this specific a specific person. And he and I were both like kind of friends with this person, and we didn't want to be involved. So we walked about,
Mhm.
I cannot remember how long it was. It took us about 20 minutes to walk to the store and walk back to get the stuff to make like the matcha sandwiches, like the whipped cream matcha little sandwiches that they do.
Right.
And we went to the store and they didn't have milk bread. So we got potato rolls.
Milk bread?
They didn't have milk bread, so we got potato
Milk
rolls.
bread. No,
Yes.
no, 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 no. This is a point. Milk bread. What is milk bread?
It's like a Japanese thing or a Asian thing. I don't know. I think it's in primarily Japanese cuisine, but I'm could be wrong. But
Mhm.
it's really light and fluffy and like airy and good, and it's like kind of sweet. But they didn't have it, so we were like, okay, I guess that's fine. We'll go get these almost unripe strawberries, this matcha, the whipped cream that we're going to have to whip by hand, and these potato rolls, and we'll make these sandwiches. It'll be
Right.
fine because we have the sugar at home. Like we have the sugar in the thing. So we go to my dorm's kitchen. Uh, we go to my dorm's kitchen because they were having the confrontation in the other dorm kitchen. And I was like, I don't want to be in there while they do this. You need to run over there and grab the sugar and run back because we need it. We figure out everything. We do the whole thing. I whip the whole entire matcha whipped cream by hand. My arms are
Oof.
noodles by the end of it.
Ugh.
We and then we realize, oh, like we make one of the first sandwiches. He bites into it and he goes, "We forgot the sugar."
Yeah, dude.
We forgot the sugar in the whipped cream. And so we were like, "Fuck, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You can eat that one. We'll put them in it. We'll put the sugar in the whipped cream the second time, and it'll be
No.
fine." And about and about 2 minutes later, he goes, "Oh my God, we shouldn't have left it unsweetened." Gets up, runs to the bathroom down the hall, barefoot.
Uh-huh.
He's in there for about 10 minutes.
What is
And he comes back
Wait.
and he's like, yeah.
No, I'm listening like, wait, why is he in the bathroom? Why is he
Well,
rushing?
he
Yeah.
comes back and he's like, I think that matcha like finally hit like the edge because he's like, I just had such bad, like it hit my stomach like a bag of bricks. I just had the worst, like And he goes like, I just had the worst shit of my life. It was green. And I'm doubled
Oh
over
my
laughing in the
god.
kitchen. And about 5 seconds later, I realized that about 30 seconds after he had one, I had one, and then it hit me. And I had to get up and run to the bathroom. And
Game over.
it was such a we were both like absolutely laughing our asses off, but also in such pain. We were like,
I couldn't imagine just like,
I was like, I don't think
oh
we can
man,
eat
we
these
forgot the
anymore.
sugar. And then next
It'll
thing
be
you know,
fine.
you having to go shit bricks.
Oh my god, it was the worst. I don't think my shit was green, but his shit he said was green, and I was like, I don't know how that happened, but I don't want to know. Please don't tell me. And
Oh
that kind of
god.
cemented our friendship. Um, and then we just
Hell
like
yeah.
slowly became closer friends,
Mm.
and then we moved in together with a couple other people, and it just kind of helped, and
Dude,
now
I
we're best
would
friends because I saw him get drunk so much, and yet he doesn't get hungover, and so I would have to wake up, and he would be in the kitchen like cooking bacon or whatever, and I'd be like, "You just drank so much alcohol last night. How are you still alive?" And he's like, "I don't know. I don't get
It
hungover."
barely
And I was
touched
like,
me.
yeah, it was like, it barely touched me. I'm German. Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, you are a spawn of Satan from hell. Pass me the bacon.
The bagel.
Anyway, yeah.
No.
But yeah, that's how I
I
met my best
would
friend.
I would love to explain the story of how me and Zombie met because it's really short
Please.
and funny, but I would if possible, I don't know how he'd feel about it because he was trying to get me or I was trying to get him on my podcast before I undoubtedly got invited to be the co-host here.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then once I became the co-host here, I was like, "Oh, wait, I really enjoy being here. I don't even want to make my own podcast."
L.
Hey, Lulu, at some point, what if I start reading the comments and someone is like, "Paula Pena should make that podcast." And then next
Okay.
thing you know,
You're
my podcast, I get my group of people, and then we start outperforming this place. I mean, I'll still be working for both, but you know,
yeah, but I'll be happy for you, but I will also cry. You
no.
know.
What if I did that like every episode? This video or like this podcast was made possible with the death of
The death of Yep.
the death of Yapshak. We are now pulling ahead of them in the number one in the
Actually, I
race
kind of
to the
want to.
number one
Actually,
comedy podcast. But no, that's not happening. But no, like I
I'm
would
gonna
love
go
to get
look.
Zombie. I would love to get Zombie on here as a
Mm.
guest and then explain the story.
Oh yeah, you probably
If
if. But I'm gonna go into because you said you want to check performing and things. Anyway, but what was I saying? Oh, I had a really.
I don't know, Richard. What were you saying?
I don't know what I was saying. I'm gone. It's gone.
He's gone, bro. He's gone. Everyone.
I'm gone.
Oh God,
Oh,
bring him back. Bring him back.
I'm
Come on.
back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I was realizing that because it's me, you, and Jamie. This is the first time it's just been the two guys on the podcast, and
Right.
it's been almost more wholesome than when Jamie is also on the podcast with us. And I'm realizing it should be the opposite.
Oh my gosh. No,
The
that's just because
the
I just
expectation is it's the
listen.
opposite, but ugh.
That's all I do. I just sit here and listen. And then
Ugh.
sometimes I'll occasionally bring up a story or something. Or bring up a topic. But no,
Yeah.
oh wait. Did you hear about the PlayStation 5 Pro?
The what? I don't want to.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
PlayStation 5 Pro. It's out now. Guess how much it is?
I
US
don't.
dollar.
Hold on.
$699. And guess what?
No, it's not.
The
It's
yes, $699.
it's $500.
No, it's not. PlayStation
PlayStation
Pro.
5.
PlayStation
Oh,
5 Pro
Pro.
is $700.
Oh, holy shit! Yeah.
$699.
It says you could play over 8,500, but how many games does the PlayStation truly have?
Right. And they're talking about 8K upscaling. Like, brother, that shit can't even handle 4K.
I don't even
I don't know. Like
Oh my
not
god.
even like most modern PCs can handle 4K. Like today, modern like AAA games.
Yeah, I don't think
Like,
I don't.
and we shouldn't even be discussing 8K. Oh yeah, but guess what
Yeah,
the
when
best
they
part
talk,
is? Guess what the best
what
part
about
is?
it?
Vertical stand sold separately. External disk
Oh,
drive for physical
sold
media.
separately?
It sold separately.
Oh,
Console, or I mean not the console. Controller, I believe, is sold separately. I don't know. I
everything
saw
is
a
sold
meme.
separately?
I saw a meme first, so don't quote me on that. Maybe they just put
Oh my
sold the
god.
DualSense Edge controller was sold separately as a meme, but like I'm pretty sure it does come with a controller.
That's
That would
actually
be dumb. That would be so dumb. Like why would you buy like I'm assuming you already have a PlayStation 5, not you, but like the consumer at this
yeah.
point has a PS5. They have at least one controller because you need one to play the game and operate the machine. But yeah, you get that and then you get a PlayStation 5. Why would it not come with a controller? And then you switch the perspective from a person who has a PS5 who has a controller to a new consumer, that would be me, buying a PS5 Pro and it doesn't come with a controller. I have to buy that separately on top of my PlayStation subscription, and I'm locked to the PlayStation storefront. There's no Epic Games or versus Steam or GOG. It's just the PlayStation Store. You get what you see, and sometimes we'll throw stuff on sale.
Mhm.
Maybe it's not what you want. Maybe it's not the percentages you want. But hey, we're Sony.
God, I think so. You know how everybody's like, "Oh yeah, chuckle sandwich with the unlimited games but no games?" Question, and it's actually like Machinima like
Machinima
inbox.
reboot
Yeah, the
inbox.
respawn inbox, whatever the fuck. And dude, I didn't watch that much. I didn't watch that as much as a kid, but I still remember it. But
No,
if
trust
you
me.
start with
My
the
experience is like I only know videos that have the Machinima logo spin around, and then it's like some like video explanation thing. I've never watched anything like from like Machinima Networks,
yeah,
like their live action stuff or stuff like that. But the only reason why I know what that is now is because of as
yeah, it's because
aforementioned
of
Chuckle
chuckle sandwich.
Sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Machinima was predicting that the PS5 Pro would do the unlimited games but no games thing.
Oh no, that's everywhere, man.
I know it is everywhere at this point. I
Every
don't know.
publisher, everybody is washed up right now.
No, it's even like Amazon, like when you I'm so I want to get physical media like stuff so bad because physical media, like, sure, it degrades and whatever, and not a lot of stuff
Uh-huh.
carries it anymore. But at least when I buy it, it's mine, you know?
Right.
Because I bought, oh God, what's that Glenn Powell movie? It's the Glenn Powell baseball movie. Everybody wants some, and it's so good. It's so good. It's such a
Mhm.
good ensemble baseball movie. I suggest you watch it if you haven't. And anyway, but I
Right.
bought it and, they took it off Amazon Prime and then put it back on Amazon Prime. So, I bought it, it disappeared from my library, then it came back
Mhm.
to my library.
What?
Yeah,
That's
because 'cause they'll
weird.
just if you buy it and they take it off the service, it's gone,
Right.
even though you bought it.
Mhm.
So then
Are
why
we
did
talking
you
about this movie or are we talking about
just in general, like,
Oh yeah.
that was just the one
Oh
example I
yeah.
had, where
Yeah,
it was like
DRM suck. I
yeah,
hate
I
it.
was like, "What do you mean like, what do you mean I pay this money for this thing, and it's not I can't even have it
Mhm.
all the time?" You
Yeah.
know? It's like,
You know about the Crew 2?
the what?
You know about the Crew 2?
The Crew too?
Yeah.
What?
It's a racing game.
Oh, is
published
that
by
the yeah,
EA.
is that the one you're talking that you've been playing all the time because they're gonna take it
No,
away?
that's Need for Speed. The Crew 2 is and the Crew 1, I believe, but mainly people talk about the Crew 2. Is a game that got shut down. Um, and since it's an online only game, you can't even play it anymore. So that's
Oh my god.
basically like everyone that bought that game or its stuff or add-ons or microtransactions,
It's gone.
essentially robbed. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. And then one person made a whole thing called Stop Destroying Games,
Mhm. I
which,
just
yeah, no, it's fucking crazy, dude.
yeah, but that's why I have, like I'm gonna start, like I don't like CDs and everything because I used to
Uh-huh.
have a CD, like CD and DVD case, and I still love like if I could get all the like good. I like Spotify because I can make playlists, but also if I could just get every single album like CD that those songs are from, I'd be
Mhm.
set for life.
Right.
Because then I can just
Eventually, you
yeah
could also just like rip your own
yeah
CD.
I could burn my own CDs and everything, which I can probably learn how to do. My mom used to do it for me. I used to play this one song. Oh my god, I can't remember. It was like this kid's Moose on the Loose CD that
Oh
was like
God.
it was very educational. It was like
Uh-huh.
all these songs about moose and like just fun facts about moose. And
Uh-huh.
it was a good song. It was a good song. There was a good CD, but I listened to it so much. They had the one about moose and they had the one about bears, and I had both of them.
Uh-huh.
And I listened to the one about bears and moose. So I listened to both of them so much that genuinely they started to like divots. I wore them thin.
Oh
And
God.
so my mom would burn like I think my mom burned a CD of it for me because kept listening to it.
That is so fucking hilarious.
My dad started me on some good music early. Like he had me listening to They Might Be Giants and like Bare Naked Ladies and all the good
Mhm.
like okay, do you know the song Beer Run?
No.
Oh my god, okay. It's it's such a stupid song. And it's Beer Run and my mom always had me listening to Johnny's Camaro. Which is
Who's
so
the author?
Beer Run is by Todd Snyder.
Uh-huh.
And it's like such a stupid song where it's like BEERRUN, be run, and it's like so stupid. It's basically telling the story about these college age guys who have a fake ID and going on a beer run for this concert, and
Uh-huh.
like everything that happens. And it's so good. Like it's such a catchy tune. And I used to always ask for it. And I was like 7. I was like, "Can we beer run?" And my dad was like, "I regret ever showing you this song."
Oh my God.
It's so funny because like I just I just remember like I used to think it was like instead of all we need is a 10 and a 5 and a car and a key and a sober driver, I used to think it was all we need is a 10 and a 5, a car, a key, and a silver driver because I thought they were talking about golf.
Right.
Like, because I genuinely had no idea what they were talking about. But God. And then I branched out into like, but I would listen to every Sunday and Saturday. I would listen to my dad. My dad and I would go up on either on the parkway or just in the house, listen to NPR, like the NPR Bluegrass station,
Mhm.
and going across the mountain, NPR, and just it would be so good. I don't know. That really heavily influenced my music taste, I think. Even like to now, which is
Mm, my music taste is all over the fucking place.
no, really.
Look, that's the best way I can describe it. What influenced it? Like real music, mainly Guitar Hero games. Whatever I liked on the Guitar Hero games is whatever I like listening to now. Um,
I
and
had
then and then definitely video game soundtrack. That's it. Other than that, like real music, it's just all over the fucking place.
I had the Just Dance Broadway edition Wii game,
Mhm.
and that also influenced a lot of my taste
Right.
uh, because I didn't know any of this. Like, I didn't know Aquarius, like the song, like Aquarius, or like even oh, what is it? Rocky Horror Picture Show. I didn't know who they were.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know Time Warp. I didn't know all the things, but I would sing those songs all the time. And so
Right.
I like never knew what they were about, but it was so they like the songs are so catchy that genuinely like a 7-year-old will just sing them and they'll get stuck in their head.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, what type of like when you're listening to music, what are you listening for? Are you listening for like a catchy beat or a tune or a melody, or are you for the lyrics?
I
Are you there for the whole thing?
I'm kind of there for the whole thing, but also just
Mm-hmm.
like okay, so I have a weird thing of like I don't know if it's sound to color synesthesia or just my imagination is so vivid that like I can see like I see colors and patterns like a whole music video every time I listen to a single song. Any kind of
Right.
song, I just like see the colors and like a
You have a
pattern and
visualization.
yes, I have a visualization of
That's
it.
what you're trying to say. Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
And so it I tried to explain that to a friend the other day and like they were like you just have sound to color synesthesia. It's not that like bad. And I was like I don't think that's what it is because been I would have had a thing with my like it would have been noticed earlier. But but anyway, what was I saying? Right. Um
You
I
visualize music.
yeah, I visualize the music. And so what I'm listening to is it depends on the like what I want to visualize at the time. Like the vibes, I guess.
Right.
I don't know. That was a very long-winded way of answering that question.
It really was, man. I'm not gonna stop you though.
The one thing I did get from my dad, like genetically, is the gift of gab. I can talk so much. I talk so
Shut
much.
your gob.
I talk. It's actually insane how much I talk.
Mhm.
And the thing is, in elementary school, my teachers did not like I would sit down in the corner of my classroom with a book and they would forget that I was there until it was time to change classes.
Oh my
When
god.
no, genuinely, when I auditioned for the school musical in 5th grade, um I got it was Willy Wonka, like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but they did like
Right?
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And I got the titular character Willy Wonka. And
Mhm.
my mom after after the play, the musical,
Right?
several teachers came up to my mom and was like, "I didn't know he could sing." They were just like, "Dude, he's so quiet all the time. I had no idea he could sing." And
My
I was like, "Yeah,
god.
I do a lot
Dude.
of things."
I was in a play when I was like a couple months old, like as a baby.
Oh,
You want to know who I played as?
who?
Baby Jesus.
Oh, of
I
course
played
you
as
do.
baby Jesus the night he was born
Wow. I think
for a little Christmas play at my church. You want to know how they kept me from crying?
how?
They had to feed me. Yeah,
Of
they had to
course.
feed me before the play. So I was fed, and they handed me to a bunch of strangers, and I played baby Jesus.
You
What can I
played
say?
baby Jesus.
Hmm. I
I
did a
actually
great job. I can add that to my portfolio. Played baby Jesus at the age of like 3 months,
Yeah.
4 months.
I don't I d-
Hey, there. Look, there goes a breakthrough for my acting career.
Oh yeah,
Or
absolutely
I can at
acting
least
career.
try voice acting. A lot of people say I have a nice voice.
You do have a nice voice.
Stop lying.
I'm not lying.
Dude, I'm actively destroying it with how much weed I smoke. I
Okay,
don't know
yeah.
how
But
Swagger does. Dude, I maybe he just drinks water,
yeah,
like in
kind of
gamer
staying
subs.
hydrated
That's it.
kind of staying hydrated is how you keep your voice good, you know?
I drink water. I just drunk water now.
You just drunk water now?
Yeah, and it
Or do
still
you
sounds
drink
like shit.
Okay, did you drink water all the time?
Not all the time.
Hmm. Okay. Ugh.
What's wrong, buddy?
Nothing.
All right, so I mean, something's got to be wrong if you're sighing that loud.
No, I'm just realizing that I don't drink enough water. I should not be talking to
Hypocrite.
you about drinking
You're being a
water when I don't
hypocrite.
drink enough water. I talk.
All right, let me ask you: do you have a water bottle?
I do not have a water bottle.
All right, I beat you. You damn
Okay,
hypocrite.
yeah. Hey, no, here's the thing. It's genuinely
Hey, no,
sometimes
don't do. Hey, no, listen to me. No, this is a 64-ounce water bottle.
that's fair, but I would never remember to clean it, and so it would get like I had a water bottle. It just like I would never remember to clean it, and then it was one of the ones that you couldn't like washing machine wash
Yeah.
thing, dishwasher wash.
You remember after the first time because that's what happened to me one time. I forgot about it and then it got
It's so
icky.
nasty. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it got so gross, and
I
then like there were
remember,
like
and then
gnats inside of it because it was fruit, or no, it was fruit flies, or I don't know. It was the tiny bugs, but they were in the fucking water bottle, and my girlfriend luckily saw it just sitting here on the floor next to me. That's where I keep it. Like I just keep it on the floor right next to me because it's like ease of access. I don't knock anything off my desk. But
yeah.
like no, like she noticed it and she's like, "You haven't been drinking that, have you?" And like she walked in the kitchen. I was already there, and I was like, "No, I haven't been drinking that." Look in there, and I saw how murky it was, and then I saw the 3 bugs in there. I was like, "Oh God, please throw that out." She said, "Yeah, I'm glad you haven't been drinking that." I'm like, "Yeah, me too."
I used to
Yeah, but after that
yeah.
first time, you definitely remember.
Yeah, well, I remember, and then I don't what's the word? I'll go for a long time and remember and remember and remember, and then I get complacent, and then I forget, and then I forget again, and so
Right.
now I just like don't have any more water bottles because they get so gross. Unfortunately, because I'm bad at this.
I have a
I
water bottle, but it's still in the box because it's a collector's item. More
uh,
of a than
a
a
what?
yeah.
How do you
It's a Black Ops 4 themed it's a Call of Duty Black Ops 4 themed water bottle.
how do you have a col that's
I don't
so
know. I don't know. Like look, I got this one at a flea market for like $2,
I have a
and it was in the box.
I have a Las Vegas Rainforest Cafe specialty glass that I got from the thrift store for like $1, a singular dollar. And it is one of the great I drink root beer floats out of it, and it's the greatest thing I own.
Oh, these things aren't even that great.
No, it's
$13 on eBay
what the
for the water
your water
bottle.
bottle? Oh.
But no, that's the thing. Wait, hold up. No, I gotta pull that back up. Call of Duty Black Ops 4 water bottle, sealed. Damn, nobody has the one that's with the box.
Oh.
So I could price mine at like $999 if I wanted to.
Crazy.
Hold up, let me try that again.
I feel like here's the thing. I feel like for people who are like big collectors, especially for like, and I'm gonna keep going on the Rainforest Cafe thing because that's what I'm thinking about right now. If you have
Mhm.
like stuff like that that's like un like from
Ooh,
closed
wait.
locations, that would be crazy. Like that would probably cost so much money because you don't have them anymore.
Update. They're new in the box. $39.99 on eBay.
Whoa.
I could sell mine because like it just sits there and but I mean like yeah, and someone's selling theirs for like $6 with the box.
Hmm.
I'll just tell them like, yeah, never drink out of. I never drink out of it, which is technically the truth. Prior to me, I have not. No one has drinking out of it. I don't know if the previous owners have, and they just put it back in the box. But Richard,
Yeah, I'm
you
here.
okay?
Yes, I'm. I'm here.
Is it time to end?
No, 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 I'm good. I was thinking about it because you said previous owners drinking out of it, and I was like, wait a minute. Didn't you say you got
Yeah,
it with the box?
yeah. It came in the box. Like it got like the bottle and the box, and the bottle is
Gave
in the
you
box.
with
Yeah,
the thing. Yep.
yeah. And I
Okay.
bought it at a at a flea market.
Oh. Oh. I'm dumb.
So yeah, I don't know if the person that owned that stall who was selling me the bottle, you know, this
Yeah.
collector's item, have actually used it to drink out of.
Mm-hmm.
Because I haven't
No,
drunken out of it yet. So prior to me, no one has drunken out of this bottle, to my knowledge. $39.99
knowledge.
on eBay, right there, easy peasy.
Crazy.
$29.99. Come on, bro. I need some money.
No, that's fair. Dude, Twitch hasn't given me any of my payouts recently.
Because you got to make the threshold.
Yeah, because I keep trying to, like, I keep being like $1 away from the threshold. So I don't know if they're just like saving that money and they're just going to deposit it, or if I just don't get that money. You know?
You gotta wait. So on the website, it tells you like the date the next payout should be. If it already passed that and there's a new date, it'll tell you. It'll just
Yeah.
refresh and show a new date. But if you didn't make the threshold during the payout, they keep it.
They keep it?
Yeah,
Like, they
but
don't,
yeah.
you don't get that money ever?
No. It's in a
Oh,
little safe area. It's like so the next month, the next 30 days, like you'll start at where you left off. So like if I made $40,
uh-huh.
right? And
Yeah.
then let's say today was my payout, the
Yeah.
next month, 10, 12, 20, 24, that, once I get $10 and the next payout hits and I'm at $50, that's how you get it.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's how payout works.
That's interesting. Because that,
It's not interesting. It's pretty simple.
no, it is.
You gotta make $50, and if you don't make $50, we'll withhold it, and until you make the $50, you get the $50.
Oh,
But
great.
you
No,
don't but
I
you
did
don't
read
lose all
my
your
payout
progress.
status. Sorry, I checked it. Well, because I didn't know. I didn't know if it was just like the whole
No,
thing
yeah,
or if
if
it
you made
was
$40, they don't give you the $40. It's got to be for 50.
yeah.
But if you didn't make it, that $40 is still there. All you got to do is make 10. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. That's interesting. That makes more sense than what I was thinking of, but I was also
Yep.
like, Twitch
I,
would.
I've been here for long enough, but not too long to have the viewership.
Yeah, I've been growing.
But dude, wait. Oh, that's something we can talk about.
What?
Since we're talking about Twitch,
Oh yeah.
my Tucker raid.
Oh yeah, we can just talk
Dude,
about it.
oh my
That
god.
was so funny because I was like, I was already in your chat. Like I was just
Right?
lurking because I didn't really want to like talk because I was also playing the game and trying to get this stupid horse that crashed the server twice across the map
On stream.
to get to my house. And I don't think I was streaming. I think it
No,
was
but
I
on stream for me, the server crashed twice.
Yeah,
That shit was
yeah,
so
you were
fucking funny.
streaming. And it was my fault. I am sorry. But I had Tucker's thing over in the corner of my eye, and I
Uh-huh.
was like, wait a minute, did he just say who I think he said? And then
Jalapeno.
I checked, and he was like, Jalapeno, yeah, that's what and I was like, wait a minute, that's Paul. Wait a minute. And so I was like,
Yeah.
well, we're gonna reroute. Instead of going to Michigan, we're going to your place so I can like because I
Yeah,
was
everyone showed up to my place. Like Sim was really on my case.
yeah.
Yeah, because I was at spawn trying to find a place to put my banner, but y'all have
Hmm.
spawn protection, so I just
Oh
had to like
yeah.
put it as close as possible. But once I did that,
Yeah.
Sim showed up, and
I was so confused as to why she was telling you to not look at your chat until I was realizing that you
yeah,
didn't look at your chat the entire time. And I was like, wait a
and
minute.
I had my alerts lowered because I wasn't expecting a Tucker raid. I thought
Oh,
my
well,
bit had transcended into
your bit had
reality.
transcended because genuinely he didn't for like
He
the
had
longest
not
time.
raided for a while, but I guess because Kai, Manface, a couple others in
Everybody was
chat were
like,
like Jalapeno.
Oh my god.
And then Tucker saw that, and that was my saving grace. Thank you guys, and thank you
Yeah.
Tucker for the raid,
Yeah. Oh my god.
dude. 49 people.
I know.
You know, and with that, I got an achievement for having 50 people in my chat because technically there were some people
Yeah.
before the Tucker raid.
Me. Dummy.
Well, and others.
Okay, yeah, it's fair.
Okay, you attention whore.
Hey.
Hey, look, no. Now it's a competition to see who's the bigger attention whore, me or you.
Oh, it's me. I will win.
Oh my god. I'm less of an attention whore. Oh my god, the reassurance is insane.
Okay. No,
Nah, but I'm not trying to bash on you about that. But no, dude, that's
no, I don't.
insane, bro. Yeah, I
It's
got the
so good.
achievement. 50 people. 50 people in watching at the same time.
I know.
Thanks to Tucker and thanks to the people who mentioned me.
Yeah, dude,
That
I'm
was so
so
cool.
happy for you, man. Like, I literally like Soap. I think if you ask Soap, she will confirm that I went, "Oh my god!" Like, I literally did like that. Oh my
Started
god!
screaming.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh my god!"
Dude, I did like the oh my god, that's a lot of people, like that reaction.
Yeah, God, that was
Because
so
like I
funny.
didn't know because I had my it was a recording slash streaming day, so like that's when I
Yeah.
record.
Hmm.
Like I have shadow play, but I'm also doing it live. So I don't have my chat up. I have my alerts lowered.
Yeah.
Apparently, I rewatched the stream and like I couldn't hear it, but when I rewatched it on my phone, like you could hear the alerts.
Yeah,
So
it's
like
so fun.
I
It's
don't know, but it
so
was
funny
so weird. But I did not
'cause
hear the alerts. But when Sim was like, "All right, look at your Twitch chat now. Look at your Twitch chat now," I alt tabbed and because I had two tabs on on Brave, so I had to click on the other tab, which was Twitch dashboard, and then I
Mhm.
saw it.
I was
49 people.
I was so oh my god.
Dude, I got very excited. I was able to continue
Dude,
that stream for a little while longer.
I was so happy. I was like, so officially now all of Yap Shack has been rated by Tucker. We all get
Mm-hmm.
we all get I was saying I was gonna add during the joke to Jam being like Yap Shack staff shirts, and then all three say rated by Tucker Key on the
Oh
back.
my
I
god.
thought it would have been so funny, but I didn't want to add that last bit because I feel like that would have been weird.
That would have been very weird. But
Mhm.
we do need Shack
I
staff shirts
I will
or jackets.
I would fuck. I would pay
Hoodies?
yeah, I would pay
Dude,
so much money for a hoodie if I'm even not joking.
hell yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, Yap Shack hoodies win.
Hoodie. I don't know. I would it be a pullover or a zip up? Because they're both
Pullover.
advantages to that. I do like the pullovers
We're
though.
doing the gray like sweat hoodie, the gray ones. You know which one I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Okay, okay.
Like the default gray hoodie.
Ugh.
I've always thought about doing merch myself, but I'm like, who's gonna buy it?
Yeah, who would want like merch from
And
me?
then there's that point where it's like, oh yeah, if someone that one person does buy it, right?
Yeah,
And hypothetically, I do get celebrity status, right?
yeah.
And then this one person who bought this like one piece of merch when I was like a nobody, which I am now,
Hmm.
like it's like, and then they're just like, oh yeah, I have this. I'm the only person with this one piece of merch. I'm like, yeah, thanks, thanks. You remind $15 million on eBay.
Oh my
It's the
goodness.
one and only. Everything in backlog got like either lost or just I gave them out for free, like to close family members that don't even know
Me.
what YouTube are, that just needed shirts.
No, for real.
And then that would be weird. They're like grocery shopping, like, oh, I like your shirt. I like that content creator. That content creator, like that. No, this is just my brother's shirt.
This is
Or
just my
like,
nephew's shirt. I don't know what he does.
you don't
Oh,
know. He makes the funny videos, like turns the phone. Hmm?
crazy. Paul's gone. He's dead.
No, I'm
It's
not.
only me now.
What?
Sorry. You sounded like you just, like, got really quiet for a minute, and I thought you were talking to somebody. I was like, "It's my turn now."
No. But if you want your turn, I end my turn.
No. Oh god. You nerd. What kind of tabletop role-playing game crap is that? Wow.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
No. Well, I think that's good. I think I'm calling it here because I don't wanna listen to this anymore.
Wow, wow, wow. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing at this
We're calling
point.
it, we're calling it, we're going. Thank you, everybody, for listening to the boys-only version of Yap Shack.
Boys edition. Woo!
Boys edition. If Jamie finds this funny and doesn't make us redo this, then we'll be great.
Uh, Yap Shack. Boys night out.
Yeah.